If you feel like you're on a financial treadmill, working harder every year but not getting ahead, you're missing something fundamental. It's not about working more hours, it's not about finding a magic stock, it's about understanding the single most powerful force in the universe when it comes to money. Albert Einstein allegedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. We just call it compounding. Compounding isn't a boring math formula. It's an invisible machine that turns a small seed of cash into a financial ecosystem, making the rich richer and building generational wealth. But here's the critical truth. Compounding has rules. If you break them, it stops working. If you respect them, it will explode your finances beyond recognition. We're not talking about slow linear growth. We're talking about exponential growth, the point where your money starts making money faster than you do. These are the 40 laws of compounding, the actionable rules that transition you from being an earner to being an owner. Pay close attention to laws 11 and 34. They are the cornerstones of this entire strategy. Part 1. The foundation. The first 10 laws are the absolute non-negotiable bedrock of your financial future. Law 1. Time is your greatest ally. Every financial advisor will tell you the same thing, but you rarely hear the why. Time isn't just one factor, it is the multiplier. Imagine two investors. Investor A starts at 25 contributing $300 a month. Investor B starts at 35 contributing $600 a month, double the money. Assuming a 7% average return, Investor A, who started earlier, will often have hundreds of thousands more at age 65, despite having invested less of their own capital. Why? Because the money invested in those first 10 years had an extra decade to compound on itself, turning into house money that works for free. Every year you wait is a decade of potential growth stolen from your future self. Law 2. Small steps. Win big races. Consistency. The myth is that you need a huge lump sum to begin. This is false and paralyzing. The power of compounding favors consistency over size. Even if you can only manage $10 a day, the cost of a decent lunch, you are consistently buying into the market regardless of whether it's up or down. This disciplined, drip-feeding approach, known as dollar cost averaging, removes emotion and ensures that you never miss a growth cycle. Consistency is the spark, time is the fuel. Law 3. Reinvest everything. Your returns, dividends, and interest payments are not a bonus check for a splurge. They are the most critical element of the compound effect. They are seeds. When you spend your gains, you are cutting the snowball in half just as it starts rolling. When you reinvest them, those new funds immediately start earning their own returns, creating a powerful, self-sustaining financial loop. Never treat your returns as disposable income until you have reached your goal of financial freedom. Law 4. Patience is a weapon. The J-curve test. Compounding is frustratingly slow at first. The first few years of your investment graph will look flat, boring, and utterly discouraging. This is the J-curve test. Most people quit in the flat part of the curve because they mistake slow, steady growth for failure. Only the patient investor who survives the boredom sees the graph suddenly bend upward, the moment where the exponential math kicks in. Boredom is the prerequisite for the explosion. Law 5. Guard your emotions. The market is designed to exploit your biology. Fear tells you to sell when prices are low. Greed tells you to chase a hot stock when prices are high. Both emotional extremes are guaranteed to destroy your compounding timeline. The moment you act out of impulse, whether panic or euphoria, you become a broken investor. To succeed, you must commit to a plan and execute it with the cold, rational detachment of a machine. Part 2. The mindset and skill set. Learning loss strategy. These 10 laws focus on the mental frameworks and strategies required to protect your investments and maximize your velocity. Law 6. Knowledge makes you fearless. If you buy an investment purely based on a tip or a headline, you are a spectator, and every dip will cause panic. When you take the time to truly understand the underlying value of what you own, the business model, the real estate fundamentals, the long-term outlook, dips are transformed from scary events into shopping opportunities. Knowledge is your psychological armor against the fear-mongering of the news cycle. Law 7. Losses are lessons. Tuition for the rich. You will make bad investments. You will lose money. This is not failure. This is your tuition fee for becoming a wealthy investor. The truly wealthy do not avoid losses, they analyze them. Every lost dollar teaches a lesson about risk, research, or execution. The only time a loss becomes a true failure is when you refuse to learn the lesson it carries. Law 8. Diversify wisely. Putting all your money into a single asset, one company, one currency, or one property is not investing. It is gambling. Diversification is the only free lunch in finance. It spreads risk so that if one asset class falls, others may rise, balancing your portfolio. However, be wary of over-diversification, known as diversification, which can dilute your best ideas. Focus on 5 to 15 quality, non-correlated assets. Law 9. Timing the market beats timing the market. The temptation to sell high and buy low is powerful. Data proves this is an illusion. Studies consistently show that missing just the 10 best trading days of the last 2 decades can cut your total returns in half. You cannot predict the future. The only way to capture those best days is to always be invested. The system rewards those who are present, not those who try to predict the moment. Law 10. Beware of silent thieves. Fees. The most insidious enemy of compounding is the expense ratio or the management fee. A 1% fee looks tiny, but over 30 years, it can devour over 25% of your final portfolio value. A 1% head start for your money is a 1% head start for the market compounding against you. Always opt for low-cost index funds and be ruthless in scrutinizing every fee you pay. Part 3. The mechanics and strategy. Automation, taxes, habits. These laws cover the practical, structural decisions that ensure your money operates at peak efficiency. Law 11. Every dollar matters. This is a critical mindset shift. That dollar you skip investing today isn't just $1 lost, it is $1 that could have become $10, $20, or even $50 in 30 years. You are not just missing an investment, you are missing the compounding potential of that dollar. Respect the small amounts. The compound effect starts with respecting the discipline of the small deposit every single time. Law 12. Keep more by being tax smart. The IRS is a legitimate drag on your compounding engine. You must utilize tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks, Roth IRAs, and health savings accounts, HSAs. These are legal greenhouses where your investment seeds can grow without the interference of annual taxes, letting you keep 100% of your gains reinvested. The longer your money avoids tax, the faster it multiplies. Law 13. Automate your discipline. Willpower is unreliable. Life is chaotic. The only way to guarantee consistency. Law 2 is to remove the option to quit. Set up an automatic transfer from your paycheck to your investment accounts the day you get paid. This is the pay your future self first rule. Automation makes the right decision for you, guaranteeing you stay on track even when your motivation fades. Law 14. Compound everything. Compounding is not exclusive to finance, it is a universal law of growth. Your skills, your relationships, and your health also compound. Every book you read, every new skill you acquire, and every positive person you add to your network multiplies your future potential and earning power. Financial compounding is merely the reflection of personal compounding. Law 15. Find your why, the North Star. Numbers alone cannot sustain a decades-long commitment. When the market crashes and you're down 30%, you will not stay in the game just to see a higher account balance. You need a strong purpose, to achieve financial independence, to fund a mission, or to retire your parents. This purpose is the unshakable why that fuels every deposit and anchors you during a storm. Law 16. Volatility is normal. Price swings are not a sign of a broken system. They are the cost of admission for high returns. If the market were a steady, safe 1% per year, no one would need to invest. Volatility scares the weak into selling, which is what creates the opportunity for the patient to buy. Embrace the swings. They are proof that exponential growth is possible. Law 17. Ignorance costs more than fees. The financial industry is deliberately complicated. Not taking the time to educate yourself, reading, researching, and asking questions is the single most expensive mistake you can make. The mistake you avoid by reading one book or watching one course can save you years of lost growth. Knowledge compounds. Law 18. Slow growth is real growth. The media promotes overnight success and get-rich-quick stories. Almost all lasting wealth is built through slow, almost boring compounding. Lottery wins and crypto spikes rarely create stable wealth. They create temporary money that quickly disappears. Choose the boring road of long-term consistency over the exciting path of short-term gambling. Law 19. Protect your seed money, the principal. The initial money you invest, the principal, is the seed of your future forest. You must protect it fiercely. Do not touch your principal for non-essential purchases. If you constantly pull money out for small pleasures, you are repeatedly uprooting the tree you are trying to grow. Guard the seed and the harvest will be abundant. Law 20. Ego is your enemy. The biggest enemy in the market is the person in the mirror. Ego demands you always be right, beat the market, or brag about a hot stock tip. Humility is recognizing you don't know everything, sticking to simple index funds and staying the course. Ego is expensive. Humility is profitable. Part 4. Environment and survival. The long game. These laws deal with the external forces and crises that inevitably try to derail your progress. Law 21. Your environment shapes your future. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your friends constantly talk about cars, credit card debt, and spending, you will subconsciously drift into their financial habits. Seek out builders and thinkers, people who talk about assets, businesses, and the long term. Your circle doesn't just influence your mood, it sets your financial ceiling. Law 22. Adapt when the world changes. The market strategies that worked 30 years ago, like buying exclusively blue chip industrial stocks, may be obsolete today. The world is dynamic. Attachment to outdated methods is a guarantee of financial irrelevance. The smart investor constantly reviews their assumptions, adapts to new technologies, and pivots wisely without abandoning the core principles of compounding. Flexibility is a financial superpower. Law 23. Celebrate small wins. Since compounding is invisible for the first decade, you need fuel to keep going. Celebrate hitting your first $1,000 invested. Celebrate your 6-month consistency streak. The small tangible milestones combat the feeling of boredom and validate your discipline. Without them, the perceived lack of progress will kill your long-term focus. Law 24. Risk is required. If you want above-inflation returns, you must accept calculated risk. Keeping all your money in cash, CD accounts, or low-yield savings feels safe. But inflation is slowly eroding its value. That is a guaranteed loss. Calculated risk is not gambling. It is choosing high-probability opportunities that match your time horizon. Stagnant money never multiplies. Law 25. Reinvest dividends, the share multiplier. When a company pays you a dividend, it is giving you a choice: cash out or buy more shares. By using a dividend reinvestment plan, DRIP, those small quarterly payouts automatically purchase fractional shares. Those new shares then earn their own dividends, buying even more shares. This is pure, unadulterated compounding magic, a perpetual cycle of asset creation. Law 26. Don't stop in tough times. The crisis buy. Recessions and market crashes are frightening, but they are the most critical, high-reward periods for a compounder. Every investment is suddenly on sale. You are buying shares at a discount. Those who continue to invest through a downturn buy more assets for the same amount of money, which then provides a massive return when the market inevitably recovers. The biggest crops are harvested by those who plant during the storm. Law 27. Track your progress. What gets measured gets managed. You must regularly track your net worth, your contribution rate, and your returns. A monthly or quarterly review gives you a clear, objective view of where you are winning and where you need to adjust your spending or strategy. Tracking also provides powerful motivation by making the slow, steady climb visible. Law 28. Guard your lifestyle. The treadmill trap. This is the silent killer. It's called lifestyle inflation. Every time you get a raise, you immediately upgrade your car, your house, or your subscriptions. If every increase in income goes towards spending, your ability to compound wealth remains zero. Wealthy people keep their expenses low relative to their income, directing the surplus toward investment. Quiet money grows, loud money disappears. Law 29. Failures are tuition, not fate. You will pick the wrong investments, you will miss opportunities, you will have poor judgment calls. But these mistakes do not define your fate. They are tuition you paid for financial wisdom. Every failure should be met with an immediate, emotionless post-mortem analysis. Successful investors have long histories of failure. They just refuse to let the lessons go to waste. Law 30. Never sell in panic. The lost lockdown. The news is screaming. Your portfolio is red. Your instinct is to sell everything to protect what's left. This is the moment where you lock in a paper loss and turn it into a real permanent loss. Historically, the market recovers 100% of the time. Those who sell in a panic ensure they miss the massive recovery bounce, crippling their compounding timeline forever. Sell with logic, never with fear. Part 5. Advanced Application and Legacy, Freedom, Debt, Wisdom. The final 10 laws focus on the higher purpose of compounding and how to ensure its benefits last for generations. Law 31. Align with your stage of life. Your strategy is dynamic. At 25, with 40 years until retirement, you can afford high volatility and should be 80 to 90% in growth assets, stocks. At 55, you must start protecting your accumulated principal by shifting more assets into safer income-producing vehicles, bonds, cash. Your strategy must always align with your time horizon. Law 32. Build multiple income streams. A single paycheck is a single point of failure. If you lose your job, your compounding stops cold. Multiple income streams, whether from a side business, real estate, or even dividends, create a protective shield. They ensure the cash flow engine keeps running and that you can still make deposits even if one stream dries up. The more streams you build, the steadier your compounding. Law 33. Destroy debt. Debt is compounding in reverse. A credit card charging 20% interest will grow faster than your 7% average market return. Before you focus on building wealth, you must first stop the bleeding caused by high interest debt. Kill all consumer debt quickly, and once it is gone, you can redirect those former payment amounts into your compounding engine. Law 34. Use compounding to buy freedom. This is the ultimate law. The goal is not just to see a big number on a screen, the goal is freedom. Compounding is simply the tool that buys back your time, the freedom to walk away from a toxic job, the freedom to design your own schedule, and the freedom to spend time with family. Time is the real currency. Money is just the means to acquire it. Law 35. Pass it on, the legacy loop. Compounding is rarely taught in schools and often missed in families. When you learn these laws, you have a duty to pass them on to your children, your friends, and your community. Each person you teach creates another chain of growth. That is how you build a financial legacy, not just through assets, but through wisdom. Law 36. Wealth is not for show. Flashy, visible wealth, the huge house, the luxury cars, is often a sign of people spending future money, not current wealth. Compounding loves humility. The truly wealthy often drive modest cars and live below their means because they keep the majority of their capital working, not depreciating on display. Loud money vanishes, quiet money multiplies. Law 37. Protect what you build. You can spend 20 years compounding wealth and lose it all to a single unprotected event. A lawsuit, a catastrophic illness, or an uninsured accident. Protection is a core component of compounding. Law 38. Take profits wisely. Compounding is long-term, but there comes a time when you must monetize your hard-earned gains. This should never be done out of fear or greed, but to serve a defined real-life goal. Funding a child's education, purchasing a primary residence, or covering a year of early retirement. Wisdom knows when to harvest to fuel life's real objectives. Law 39. Review and adjust. The idea that you can set it and forget it for 40 years is a myth. Life changes, goals shift, and markets evolve. You must conduct an annual or semi-annual financial checkup to rebalance your portfolio, adjust your risk tolerance, and make sure your spending aligns with your contribution targets. Law 40. Faith makes it real. This is the hardest law of all. At the beginning, compounding feels like a lie. You're putting in all the effort and the returns are small. This is where most people quit. You need unwavering faith, the belief that the math will work even when you cannot yet see the tree. You must keep watering the seed through the slow years. Faith is staying long enough for the exponential explosion to appear. The final challenge. You now have the 40 laws of compounding. They are simple principles, but they are not easy to follow. They demand discipline, patience, and a constant fight against your own emotions and the distractions of the world. The question is no longer how compounding works. The question is whether you will let it work for you. Will you start today, respect the time, destroy your debt, and stay long enough to see the snowball turn into an avalanche? Or will you wait for the perfect moment and watch decades of potential freedom slip away?